Them, that's right. For the gal them, for the man them, for the gal them, for the gal them, for the man them, man them, man them, for the man them, for the gal them, gal them, gal them, for the gal them, for the man them, man them, man them, man them, gal them, gal them, gal them, gal them. Yeah. Listen to the rhythm, guy, you know it's it. Coming from London, them straight back on. The realest thing, number one, them are. Play a full, them know me have no care. Make you retire like Steven Gerrard. Mix it up by the rhythm, every when you know. Them never talk, them a talk. That's right. So me mother them mad when them sad and them sad. Me drop big bomb, type me name bad dog. Rather than run, rather than glad. Me fly in the field, me rock.
Yeah. I fight AJ just one hit on the arm and I'm gonna roll over. hey, listen, Peter Von Arts. Shout out to you, brother. Fury scared. Listen, Peter Von Arts. Right. I understand, brother. I understand. For whatever the reason may be, we can only go by what Tyson Fury words say out of his mouth. He's saying that he started back drinking. He said that he hasn't been training. He said that he only wants to fight in Vegas. He said that he's doubtful that the fight between him and Anthony Joshua is going to happen. Even though his American promoter, Bob Arum, said that everything is a go. Even though Frank Warren said everything is a go. Even though Eddie Hearn said everything is a go. And AJ don't do any talking, but he's talking now like, yeah, this fight's going to go down in June. Right. But now Tyson Fury is saying the total opposite. So either these four men are lying or Tyson Fury is lying. I want you to answer that question, Peter Von Arts. I got a great deal of respect for you, but right now we got to address the elephant in the room. We going by what Tyson Fury is saying out of his mouth. Yeah. Then he said that he's not going to fight Deontay Wilder again because he insulted his culture and his character with all these allegations. Now today he said that he might fight Deontay Wilder again for the trilogy. So now, either you're going to fight Deontay Wilder or you're not going to fight Deontay Wilder. And if you're going to fight Deontay Wilder, then you told a lie. Yeah. Then you said that you're going to fight AJ, you'll beat him with one arm tied behind your back. Now you're saying that, man, I don't know if it's going to happen. I stopped training. I mean, yada, 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 yada. You have to address these issues. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you being a pro Fury fan. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to address the issues. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So
basically, is this to do with anything? Because the LDBC are going to fly with the narrative now that the reason why Tyson Fury may fight Wilder is because Wilder has stuck a pin in arbitration and stopped the Fury and.
Let me know if you can see this. Let's see. Can you see this? I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see this. Can you see that, Shan?
No, I can't.
Okay. What about anybody else in the chat? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you can't see it. All right.
No.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
All right. This is the video that I shot. Yeah. Bob Arum was on Barbershop Talks. Everybody in the chat should be able to see this too. Bob Arum said that Deontay Wilder arbitration case is over. And we discussed it. We did it live. And this is the link. The source link was Sporting Icons, right? Sporting Icons was the source link. But also, Fred Barbershop Talks was the link also as well. Hold on, let me close it now. Let me remove it. So, Fred, okay, you don't see it anymore, right?
No.
Okay. Stop screen. All right, there we go. So yeah, so you can see me well?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Fred Barbershop Talks, he did that show on there. And Fred was looking sick.
It's just me.
Yeah, Fred, Shan, Fred was looking sick. Let me show you.
He was gone. He was gone. He was totally devastated. Devastated. And there's been no follow-up ever since.
Yeah, Fred was looking sick. So, and no one refuted that. So when you tell me what's going on in that, one thing about arbitration is a gag order.
Yeah.
It's a gag order. So anything that's going on in that case, me or Shan or whoever else, it'll just be speculation because it's a gag order. Unless Tyson Fury's camp or Wilder's camp come out and say anything. Wilder hasn't said anything, but his representatives have. But let's stick to the topic at hand, Tyson Fury. Yeah. Well, now, Red or Dead said that us in the UK know Fury. Fury had got a history. And Shan, you educated me on that history very well. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because of the mental health issues. He did say that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that people don't know about.
Yeah, but does that have to be specifically due to Anthony Joshua, or could that be due to Wilder?
No, he's speaking very vague. When you speak very vague,
very ambiguous,
you leave a whole lot of holes in your story. So you shouldn't even brought it up if this stuff is going on.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's see what's going on. So Tony Robles, shout out, brother. Or somebody gave you a shout out.
Shout out. Hi, Tony Robles.
Listen, but Bowling Shoes, yes, you're right. The best should fight the best every time. Everyone is trying to be like Mayweather. Man, listen. This
is why I'm saying, is Tyson Fury afraid of AJ, that not physically afraid of him, but afraid that AJ will beat him and therefore he loses his O?
Man, listen.
Do you find that hard to believe that a fighter that's gone around talking about he's the lineal champion, the man that's beat the man that's beat the man, we only cared about the lineal when Lennox Lewis had it. And you think he wants to lose that in one foul swoop? Look at his. We're going to be doing a show on Sunday about resumes, right?
Right.
We're looking at his resume.
Right.
Look at his resume, Coach Malachi.
Listen. What you say, Saul? Greetings. I won't believe another word out of Fury until he signed that contract.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Hey, Saul, that's where I'm at right now. I don't want to hear nothing from Fury. I don't give a damn about you've been drinking. I don't care nothing about no depression. I don't care about any of that. Listen,
what I'm saying.
If you were so damn depressed and you should have kept your ass out of boxing and let the real men fight. I don't have time for this anymore. I'm done with this dude. Like I gave this dude the benefit of the doubt. Now, this has nothing to do with Beyonce Wilder, LDBC fanboys. So if you're on here, don't go running back to your crew saying, yes, now Coach Malachi is waking up. He realized that Deontay is in control of the heavyweight division. Deontay in control of nothing. He at home in Alabama right now, eating some barbecue ribs right now. That's what he doing. And probably twerking somewhere. So cut it out. And he's being quiet as a church mouse. He ain't said nothing.
Yeah, he said nada.
We don't want to hear that. And we know he's a liar too. But as it relates to Tyson Fury not keeping their word about the third fight, Deontay Wilder is right.
He's got a point.
But guess what? Deontay Wilder has a point. But guess what? What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Because you did the same thing to Anthony Joshua. So you use Anthony Joshua's name to build your profile up. You slander Anthony Joshua's name. You called him a coward. You got a whole boxing community on YouTube hate Anthony Joshua for no reason at all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I never hated Anthony Joshua. I like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. I think they were both great champions. But I don't look at Tyson Fury the same way today as I did last week. I'm done with him. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, we being robbed of a fight, one of the fights of the century. So how is AJ gonna get the WBC belt if Tyson Fury need to be stripped of the belt? Yeah, right now. If he's not gonna fight Wilder or if he's not gonna fight AJ, then go back in retirement. Yeah. Go get you some more drinks.
Yeah.
And let's get away from
your thing. And let us get on with boxing. Yeah. Because what he's doing is throwing a spanner in the works and he's gonna make it. Like what he said in the interview, like, are you gonna fight Anthony Joshua? Eventually. Yeah, well, why is it eventually and not as a matter of urgency? Right. Because what he's doing is setting up the narrative so he could actually put the brakes on all of this yet again on Anthony Joshua's career. And it's just unfair.
It's unfair because Anthony Joshua could have been fighting Alexander Usyk right now. But guess what though? But I'm gonna tell you guys something in the chat. Tyson Fury is under contract in the United States, along with Frank Arum, to fight 2 fights. He's not going to retire red or dead. He's not going to retire because if he retires, Bob Arum is going to sue his ass, and Frank Warren is going to sue him. So he can't retire. He has to fight. The problem is, it looks like he's trying to. I got to call it. He's trying to duck AJ.
Some leverage tactic or something.
He's trying to duck AJ. And then now he looks like he's trying to run back to Wilder, saying I might fight Wilder for a 3rd time.
How pathetic is that? That's so no integrity. Like that is no integrity. No. Like he was your enemy, number one, And then all of a sudden, yeah, like, actually, I'm going to be friends with you. You're weak. I looked at that interview and I thought, weak, and you don't look right, and you need to go somewhere.
Hey, I'm laughing at Diallo Huggy. What you say? It's like that person said yesterday. The LDBC all cite their sources from each other.
It's true. It's true.
Hey, hold on. Mark Remington said that I'm in the UK. Fury is just the great white hope.
Meghan Markle. He's silly. Yeah, and that's what it is, and it became divisive here in the UK.
Listen, Drew Harding said on spot on, Lady Chann, about Fury and Wilder fanboys. Man, listen. Hey, listen. Let me ask you guys a question in the chat. What do you think? Because Lady Chann made a valid point. Do you think that Wilder and Fury, remember a few years ago when they agreed to fight each other, that they conspired to come together to fight each other to freeze Anthony Joshua out? Because, you know, Fury hates Anthony Joshua and Wilder hates Anthony Joshua. So they probably said, you know, enemy, the enemy to my enemy is my friend. So they come together and fight each other. Wilder thought it was going to be an easy win, but it wasn't. It didn't turn out that way. So he's butthurt about that. So you fought Fury twice and you couldn't beat him.
Yeah. So you can't beat him. But then then Wilder did the same thing with Dillian Whyte and said to Dillian Whyte via text message, I'm going to freeze you out for 2 years. So, this is not about race, but if we're going with your mantra that you're so pro-black, every black person you're ready to fuck over.
Right, absolutely.
So I can't listen to anything that you've got to say because your whole blueprint is a wash. They're all tapped, mate. They're tapped. We say in the UK, we say tapped, meaning off. They're tapped.
Yeah.
Tapped. And then, so you fuck up with Dillian Whyte's career, and because Dillian's such a warrior, he decided to still, you know, do fights that he didn't really have to do, and he was on an 11-fight winning streak until Povetkin